Oh no. Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Monday in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. Welcome. Good to see you. So, maybe give you a couple of new announcements. Let's see. Today's a very special day for me. I'm wearing Little Guy's shirt. Usually, I don't know if I wear it. Usually on Mondays. I don't know, but I usually don't. But today has been a very special day because today marks his 5th year that he's not with me. So it kind of stung today a lot as I kind of went over some of his pictures and memories. You know how it is. I don't know. Maybe you don't know how it is. So, anyway, that's little guy's moment. Second thing is, yeah, I am on I was thinking, like, should I share this or not? I really don't know how much of it I want to share at this point. But I am on I don't, so you've heard about a 90-day jumps. I mean, a 90-day run, right? People do a 90-day run in their diets, in their businesses, and what have you, right? So I don't really do a 90-day run. I don't think I've ever done a live on this, but it's just because 90 days is a long time to be consistent. Let's just be truthful. Not most people are going to be consistent for 9 days, let alone 90 days. So I like to call what I do 30-day jumps, and I've done this for years, like when I get in the gym and stuff. But I've never really done it work wise and business wise and like spiritual wise, like all realms. So I'm on this mission for myself to do a 30-day jump, is what I call. So I don't know. Maybe some of you may get inspired and be like, "Oh, I want to do a 30-day jump with you." Hit me up and I'll tell you what I'm doing and what's up, and we go from there. But let's get on tonight, man. Let's get on with tonight's live. And tonight's live, you know, um, the story goes. I mean, let me start with the story at this time. So the story goes: an old lady gets on the bus and sits on the front row. At the next stop, this young, hip, high heels um, girl with tons of shopping bags walks up to the bus and gets on the bus and sits, well, tries to sit right next to the old lady. Well, her bags and purse and just everything that she's got in her hands is just kind of banging against her and bumping into her and just not very pleasant. And she finally sits down. Samir, how are you? Welcome. Happy Holi. I know it's a day of celebration in India. Happy Holi. Um, so, yeah, so she sits down finally, and the old little lady is just sitting there like nothing happened at all. The young girl turns to her and says, "Hey, how come you didn't say anything when I bumped my bags and purse and all this stuff to you? You didn't say anything. You didn't even react." And the old lady says, "The trip is too short. It's not worth it." because I'm getting off the next exit. Now, pause for a second and think about this. The trip is too short, it's not worth it. Now, I may have shared with you a couple of the different ways about this, and I'll kind of link them all together. I love what this lady says. So basically says, hey, listen, somebody broke up with you. Oh, well, the trip is too short. It's not worth it. A neighbor had an argument with you. Listen, the trip is too short. It's not worth it. Somebody at work treated you wrong. I'm telling you, the trip is too short. It's not worth it. What that really means is, now, I have done one live on this before, I believe, and that is, I don't believe that life is short. So I don't believe that. At the same time, I don't believe that life is long, right? I don't believe that. If somebody gets to live 110 years, I don't believe that's long. And if somebody gets to live, I don't know, 2 years, then I don't believe that's too short either. So I don't believe that life is too long or too short. And my reasoning for that is because God, in my eyes, would not discriminate. He wouldn't come say, you know what, I'm going to give him a short life and a long life to that one, and then this one I'm going to give him a medium life. It's not like that. Everybody gets what they get, and it's you're complete at creation, right? So you get the right amount of years. It's just what we do within those years that end up being not so worthy, or we do amazing things in that span of years, right? So what she's saying, and this is the way I translate it. Now you may think of it in a different way, but the way I take it is this: life isn't too short, but the trip is. Your encounter with mine is too short. It's insignificant for me to get into this ping pong match back and forth and ruin my trip. See, I'm getting off the next exit. I may not see you again. Why would I get into this argument with you over why you bumped these bags into me in a period of one exit, or two exits, or three exits, right? So the point, can you guys hear that? Oops, that's my air fryer going off. Uh-oh. Jenny, how are you? Welcome. So the point is this: life is just perfect. It's the years that you're supposed to get, and you get them. There's no long or short or anything like that, in my opinion, anyway. And we can talk about that. But the trip is, right, which means people are going to run into you. People are going to you're going to encounter folks that are rude, obnoxious, annoying. Truly, like annoying, right? But the trip is too short for you to get involved into that ping pong match, into that argument, that he said, that she said, that you said, that I said, that it's just not worth the trip. And I love how this lady answers this young gal that says, hey, listen, the trip is too short. It's not worth it. I'm getting off the next exit. That's like the wisest way to respond to somebody who is expecting you, what? To start something, to be rude, right? But when you are not, and you shift and you respond versus react in a profound way, then the other person not only is surprised, but it's kind of like, wait a minute, what just happened? Right? So I love this. And I, as much as I get a chance to, I practice. You know, annoying people come across my life a lot, you know, and as much as I can, I do my best to either avoid them or put them aside politely, or just kind of just not getting involved into this back and forth that is just exhausting and draining and literally gets nobody anywhere, right? So I encourage you, the next time somebody wants to pick an argument, hey, your product sucks, your business is a scam, you should get a real job, brush it off and respond by saying, the trip is too short. It's not worth it. I'm getting off the next exit. I hope you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, well, sharing is caring. Show me you care. And with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.